What's up, people? What's going on? Word on the street with Sam Rock and who?
Gregb. Yup.
We back, people. We back. You know, it's gonna be some fire. Listen, we just sitting down here talking about a lot of stuff that's going on in the city that just don't add up. You know, the four Blue Brothers, you know, they're always in action, man. They always doing things, you know. But I'm gonna turn it over to Gregb because he got the info on the paper. So break it down to him, Gregb.
Gotta give it to him. Okay, let's talk about this census, right? The census report says the population decreased by 13.5% on the Edgecombe County side mainly. It decreased in all 14 townships countywide for a total loss of 7,654 people, or a decline of 13%. What you think about that?
Well, that means 7% of them in City Rocky Mountains, probably like 3,900 people, have moved. Got out of Rocky Mountain. They tired of this stuff what's going on.
What's going on?
They don't do the black flag up. They, you know, because they looking at the politicians, and you got them four pastors up there. They got the barrel behind the back, the holy water in the back pocket, front pocket. So people can't win. They feel like they can't win. So, you know, it's crazy, man, because people are leaving here because of high light bills, the crime, you know, the jobs. People can't feed their family. The people can't. When your light bill higher than your rent, you got to go.
It's a problem.
You got to go to Nash County.
It's a problem.
Everybody running to Nash County. Because they know they going in the countryside, Nash County, the county side, oh, they good. Everybody's running to Edgecombe County, probably over there with Edgecombe Martin. They can't stand this city light bill. When you got a city council sit on the electric board, the electricity, paid $47,000. That house he had on Peach Street, that's where all that money came from.
$47,000.
$47,000.
Got stuck in my throat, man.
And then after he didn't pay that, Rochelle Small Tone and wrote that off. Then he was in the hole for about $3,000. They wrote that off. How much money we gonna write off for this guy?
Hey, we pay $1 million a year for the Friends and Family Plan. for certain people in Rocky Mountain. It's ridiculous. If we gotta pay our bills as normal citizens, why can't y'all? Why can't you city council members who sit up there that got businesses downtown where y'all keep funneling money, putting your hands in the cookie jar, why can't y'all pay your bills? Don't you think y'all taking enough money from the taxpayers?
Too much.
$1 million a year for y'all to not pay no bills? That's crazy, man.
They taking the money from they writing off their family plan. They writing off the people that they know. You know, that special group. If you ain't in that special group, you ain't driving a Jaguar, Jaguar, a Mercedes Benz, a Kia truck. You know what I'm saying? You ain't running with them. Yeah, Kia. That's what he drive around all the time.
Hey man, these dudes is robbing Peter and Paul. Paul got his hands up. They in everybody's pocket in this city.
You see what Judas did? He went to hung himself. He got tired of it. He hung himself.
Hey, Judas said, I'm out. I can't do this no more. I got to go. He checked out, man.
He checked out, man, because we as poor people, and I'm poor. No, I'm not even middle class. I'm just getting over the $39,000 a year budget, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm not gonna say I'm this and that. You know, I speak for the ones that can barely make it. You know, I sit out there and help the veterans. I help the people that's come home from prison, the reentry program and all that. And I don't think I'm better than nobody. But when I get these people out here think they bigger than God, and they run around here talking junk about me, I don't have nothing. I am who I say I am. But I ain't gonna lie to the people and deceive the people for some money.
Yeah, well, you gotta look at it, Sam. When these dudes are chucking $500 chunks, $500,000 chunks.
$500.
Yeah, I know, right? That would be a break.
Put some more zeros.
Yeah, I know, right? I shorted that thing. But them dudes running around here sending everything downtown. It's more parts to Rocky Mount than just the downtown area where y'all got businesses. It's ridiculous the stuff they doing and people see it, and they wasn't really waking up over the past 20 years. But now people seeing it. They tired of paying these high bills, and that's why some of these cats burned out and left Edgecombe and just rolled. They left Rocky Mount altogether. They sick of this, man.
Man, they running. And I know I get tired of going to the city council sometimes. When I see young black male 33s and 35s and 40s walking there and know they getting robbed, people putting their hands in their pocket, and I see guys walking in there and don't speak. Because they got money, restaurants, they got family member churches and everything. But you don't speak.
Why they don't speak?
They don't speak because they tied in.
Ooh.
They tied in. We'll put it out there. They tied in. They don't want to speak. Oh, I think the city council's doing a great job. Man, they ain't doing shit. They ain't doing a great job. I already know what you are. That's why I don't want to deal with y'all. Y'all running, all you whites and blacks running for city council, take your ass down to the city hall and speak on these issues. And I'm going to see, and that's how I'm going to look at you. I'm going to see what you're all about. If you can't do that, you can't get none of my votes. You ain't getting none of my people vote because you ain't putting yourself out there. You hide behind the call of the curtain and all that type of stuff. And I'm calling every one of you candidates out. Take your ass down there to the city council and speak about these issues that the citizens want people to talk about. Because I don't need to hear you on Facebook. I don't need to hear you back there sitting down. Get off your ass and go out there.
Now the next thing I want to hit up is we still ain't get how much the taxpayers pay for this retreat to the luxurious resort in the mountains. How much money of the taxpayer dollars did they spend for this retreat? Mind you, it's only 7 council members, 1 mayor. I don't even know if the lawyer went with them or not.
How many council members?
So it's only 7.
7?
But 50 people went. The rooms was like $550 a night.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's one bigger. Some of them guys is on fixed income, Social Security and everything. They went down there when they had brought their own oodles and noodles, put it in the motel room. That took 40.
They had making chi-chis in the hotel room?
That took 40 African Americans, senior citizens, down in the Asheville to represent Rocky Mount for the 68% of black majority of this city and won't no 35 or 40-year-old win in that crowd. I have a problem with that. I'm tired of y'all sending these people out here speaking up for us. They can't speak for me. They can't speak for him. They can't speak for my grandkids because you ain't representing me. And when you down with this game that's going on,
they not even representing the black community.
No, they show it.
You got, and we kind of brushed on this thing last June, talking about your man Shelly Willingham. Shelly, hop in your car. You voted to support these guys for the SB 473. Shelly, hop in your wheel and ride over there. You supposed to represent these people. When the last time they saw you? Ride through there. Take a look at that ward, man. Take a look. Ride through, what's my man with the bandit buildings? He got
Richard Jordan. 6
blocks and all them bandit buildings.
Richard Jordan.
Roll through there and take a look-see at that spot. Mr. Willingham. Okay?
Matter of fact, ride through there at 12 o'clock at night and look at it.
Without police escort.
Yes.
No 2-car police escort.
Ride through there and see what happens. All you city council, get out your car without the police and ride through your neighborhood at 12:30 or 1 o'clock in the morning and watch what happens. Watch you see a lot of stuff that you know you're supposed to be doing. And you ain't gonna say nothing. I'm tired of y'all going down there. Y'all went down there to that vacation. You took the Jeffersons, you took the Cosby, you took Good Times, You took.
They took George and Weezy.
George and Weezy. You took all the black soap operas down there, sitcoms down there with you. And what they were doing, I don't know what they were doing. You didn't take Tyree Pittman. You didn't take a Kevin Jones. You didn't take a Bronson was there. He was there. You know, Bronson, you in that clique. But you didn't take the other candidates down there. Y'all take y'all favorite people. And we tired of this shit, man. I'm tired.
Hey, well, all I know is this 7 city council members. Why were 50 people there that we had to pay for? These cats keep spending taxpayer dollars like it's their own money.
Yeah, man.
And they do not care.
Y'all should have made 50 bag lunches and took down.
Wait for that to happen.
Save some money.
Hey,
bag lunches.
They didn't even hire off the taxpayer dollars, man.
These guys, man, I don't know what's it. And Rochelle Small Tone, listen here. I sat in your office when you first came here, and I told you these jokers won't bout nothing. And me, you had a long conversation. And I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna be me. I'm me when I first mentioned on me, and to the day when you get up out of there. But let me tell you something. When you cannot represent the city of Rocky Mount as a city manager, and when people want the city, when the citizens want to know what the budget was, and when Bill West asked you in the email trying to get how much money was spent down there, and you not return that information back, you ain't bigger than the citizens. Y'all better look up there and see on that chart who first. It say citizens.
What chart?
That chart downtown. It say the citizens. Then it say the city council and the city manager. Y'all don't put yourself over the citizens. And that got to change. Because y'all ain't bigger than the citizens of Rocky Mount.
Well, Sam, if they've been doing that for over 20 years, why change now?
Because,
people got to wake up.
Because young people feel like how they feel, their vote don't count. That's how they feel. But the older people been doing this and supporting it, but now they losing. They understanding that those jokers they got out there, they ain't about shit. But see, if y'all want cheaper light bills, vote for Tyree Pittman next time, because he wants to bring in solar energy. If you bring in solar in Rocky Mount, you can save your house a lot. You can save your light bill a lot of money, because if you bring solar hook it to your box and you get the solar back from them, you might pay the light bill company $12. You might pay them 50 cents because they're going to buy it back from you. But they don't want to do that because they want to go bigger than that cookie jar, that general fund.
Not the general fund.
They want the general fund. See, that money goes in the sewage, the water, the container, whatever on your light bill go in the general fund. The general fund makes over almost $400 million a year. And they dig in there like they digging in their pants for some change. And y'all allowing them to do it.
Well, the thing, I feel like whoever get in there that break up that little clique they got jumping off, the first thing they need to do, form a majority and take Rocky Mount out of the power business altogether. They need to get Rocky Mount
Duke Energy need to come in here to kill all of this.
If Duke already got the grid,
they already got the grid.
Let them come in, and I promise you that whoever owed $47,000, they won't play. Duke ain't gonna play that. You gonna pay your bill, or you gonna get them games.
The energy will be out of the city of Rocky Mount hands.
They don't need to do it.
That's where they got to see. If you take the light bill out of the city of Rocky Mount hand, and give it to Duke, that means you hold Andre hostage. Then he got to kick out. That man owed $47,000 for that house over there on Peach Street. That old Ragley mansion that he been staying there. Got about 10 people living in there. Daddy daycare mansion over there.
What?
Mold all in there. And the city inspector passed that code. I'm going to the state on you, city inspector. I want you out of there too. You gonna stop passing these houses and code enforcement. I'm tired of all you jokers.
Hey.
Where my cut at? I want my cut too.
Hey, what your sir say?
Get. What yours say?
Yep. The other thing I wanted to talk about is this non-effective so-called NAACP.
Oh, brother.
What do y'all do? It needs to be disbanded. They don't do anything for the black community.
Oh, man.
They just got the letters, but that's it. These guys are doing absolutely zero for the black community.
That new name is the Legion of Doom.
Yeah, pretty much. Because if you go to them, that's what's going to
The
happen.
Legion of Doom.
Can't help you. Can't help you.
Can't help you. Can't help you.
Listen.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to talk to you about an NAACP chapter that is doing stuff for the black community.
Yeah, talk about it.
You got the NAACP in Warren County.
Ooh.
The Warren County 2021 scholarships just came. They gave 2 little black girls heading to college $1,000 apiece for college. Do they do that to the NAACP here?
You ain't get no $1,000, you might get $12.22 and a bag of chips.
Bag of chip with cod.
Cheat cat.
Hey, Cheetos or Homeboys?
The
What are they?
Homeboys.
The Homeboys joint?
Yeah, the one with Tupac up there.
Oh,
Master
man.
Bean chips.
But that's what I'm saying. NAACP, he here needs to be shut down. They do absolutely nothing for the black community. Nothing. You don't hear nothing. There were no protests. There's nothing happening with the NAACP here in Rocky Mount.
Garbage.
I mean, look,
Garbage.
all the stuff that went on. You got the boy that got shot last year. Boy turned around, had 2 silver alerts. Cause something wrong with him. He had 2 silver alerts. Cops gunned him down. Where was NAACP? Nothing. You don't hear nothing. You saw the police chief on TV. He was up there 2-3 seconds. They asked him questions. That's it. Or he was like, I don't know. Bam. That's it.
And
There's something wrong with that.
And the thing I want to say, T.J. Walker,
Oh.
you need to stop allowing the police to sit at Walnut, pulling our people, our black people in our black community, sitting up there saying speed trap from Walnut, the Boys and Girls Club. When you come down the bridge, tell them to get over there on Inglewood, tell them to go over there in Canterwood. Stop sitting in the black community, putting speed traps up in our community. And Andre on the other side of town too. Let the sheriff do all what they do, because they the one patrol each side of the county. National Edgecombe. We ain't got a lot of police to be setting up no speed zones or nothing. They need to get out here and patrol. Stop setting up speed traps. Coming down Sunset is the most dangerous highway probably coming in the city of Rocky Mount. You have a police clocking people in the right lane on side of the road, and you know it's a 2-car lane. He's in the right lane. Park. Brother, if a car come out and hit him, it's going to be the police fault. That's a lawsuit. You cannot sit in a 2-lane highway as a police and be clocking people. You can't do that. So T.J. Walker, that's your ward. Straighten it out. Straighten it out.
I want to know when is the last time the city council voted to do anything in his ward. Anything. But this guy constantly votes with them on anything they want to do.
Man,
anything.
Man.
Any and everything.
Man, I'm in the hood. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he's Omega. Ruben's Omega. He's sticking with his frat brother. Brother, you gotta show me when you go against the grain. Go against the grain. Y'all ain't never done nothing. Y'all ain't done no time. Y'all ain't put no work in the street. Y'all ain't done nothing. Y'all ain't done nothing. When that fire and that heat come, show how you work. My people out there, LaRaleigh, Projects, Hillsdale, Jonas Hill, whatever. I'm sick and tired of these fake black, man, I want to call you so many names, brother. Man, get off your ass and do something. Because your vote is the vote can turn everything around. You don't have, be a man. Stop listening to them suckers over there. Richard Jordan stole that war. He stole that war, TJ. And you know he stole it. He stole it from Gwen Wilkins. He stole it from Bronson Williams, Nellie Richardson, and Tramisha Patterson. 4 people, whites and blacks, was behind putting Richard Joyner over there in that ward. And he been sitting over there because people put him over there.
But how the hell he ain't? You don't know the ward. You don't know the needs of the wards if you only been there not even a year,
Man.
and then get appointed to a spot.
Man.
But I guess it don't matter if you're not gonna do nothing for the ward anyway.
That's why the pastor came at the city council and called him out in so many words, said, I ride down Branch Street 4 blocks. I see abandoned houses. He didn't say his name, but he knew who he was talking about. Another pastor said it.
6 blocks, 20
Richard Joyner said, city manager, can you handle that? And then the city manager had to step in and take up for him. Man, people are tired. Our wards look like shit. Why y'all keep funneling money downtown? Listen, brother, let me tell these people something. And I ain't trying to steal this show. We just lost a homeboy. And I ain't gonna say his name. 2 homeboys was doing drugs, powder cocaine, and had fentanyl. And they died. Ruben, Andre, TJ Walker, Richard Joyner, that these people in this ward are dying off in drugs. And your ward is the worst. You got the most dope fiend and alcoholic people in your ward. So you should be getting police, voting with the police to shut this shit down.
Well, you already know what's gonna happen.
Well, but he's called out in public. Now he got the answer. He ain't got to go ruin them all the time. Take care of your people.
He ain't doing
This
nothing,
shit is killing.
man.
This fentanyl is killing the people in Rocky Mountain. These kids are taking these ecstasy pills with this fentanyl in and dying, ain't waking up. That's your blood, bro. Cause you sitting there trying to pour that money downtown to them people business. Cause these older people, that's this group, this special group, they got kids out here that's doing drugs. A lot of them middle class, no special group, they got nephews, cousins that's out here on this dope.
But my thing is this. If they haven't done anything in your ward the whole time you've been in there, why do you keep voting for them to send
these
money
people
to where they got businesses?
Listen, man.
That's what I'm not getting.
These people is so fucking brainwashed, man.
And Joyner is just,
it's killing me.
I don't get him at
How
all.
it ain't the young people. I love the young people. These motherfuckers fire your ass up, man. And I love them. They had that fire. These old people don't want to be around these young people. They know they ain't playing. And I could go out there and talk to all of them with their pistols on them. They want somebody to listen to them. TJ, you one of them. Step up. Cut them jokers loose.
Ain't gonna happen. I mean,
Brother,
I don't
because
see
if you don't, you ain't got to worry about running no goddamn more over there in the ward folk, bro.
He probably don't care.
Yeah, well, he
probably
better
don't care.
make all the money he can make. Cause that motherfucking what you call that? What do you call that? National Guard Army. You can kiss that goodbye, bro. Cause we as the older people over there, we already up. You roll with them jokers, them guys, brother. You done. You got to make a move. You got to make a power play now. Yeah, you in the hole now. You kind of got to come out and make a play that nobody's never seen come. This is chess.
Hey,
And Rochelle Small told him, let me tell you something. Put that crime lab over there, the state art crime lab there, over there, National Guard. We need that. We need that. Cause these police can't saw a monkey eating a banana around here. Your police department is garbage.
Yeah.
They garbage. They garbage. They really is garbage. You got some great police officers on the force, but you got some bad ones. Make great ones look garbage.
Well, I don't know. I'm just looking at the whole thing, and I'm just saying, hey, something needs to happen. Something needs to give. And as far as like your man TJ, I don't see it. He voted with him against him once that I've seen, and everything else is with them. He's getting nothing for his ward. Nothing. Same thing with your boy Joyner. I second. He's doing nothing for his ward.
Man.
How the hell 6 blocks, 24 abandoned houses, and that's just in them 6 blocks. We rode through that ward. Ride through Joyner's ward. I challenge you. Hop in your wheel, ride through Joyner's ward. If you ever been in combat, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you slide through that joint and you see them houses looking like they been shot up by the Taliban or something. Them joints is jacked up, bro. His whole ward. That's why that man should have never got that spot. He's not from there. He's not in that ward. He hasn't lived there. He does not know the needs of the ward. You people in that ward, vote for somebody in that ward. Get that dude out of there. He was appointed. He shouldn't even be there. That's why every time when these cats vote, he vote with them. He don't care about that ward. He been there all that time. What did they vote on to put in his ward? What did they vote in to put in your ward since he been in there? What have they done to do something about them abandoned houses while he constantly voting to send cheddar downtown? He ain't putting no money in that ward. They haven't put $100,000 in all 7 wards in 2 decades. But every time they take a chunk, it goes downtown, it's 500,000, 520 something thousand, 500. Why the money keep going down there? And as a city councilman, you shouldn't be able to touch none of that money. Because number one, it ain't your loot. That's taxpayer dollars. You shouldn't be able to touch none of that. Racism, dog. That's strictly people got to change the way they steal. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Because you was in the Middle East, you was still there, cut your arm and hand off, your ankles and everything. See, people don't understand this. Let me tell you. A dictator, a leader, a king, or a mob type person. People didn't understand. When I was a kid, I kept wondering why Saddam Hussein ran that country with a golden fist. When I seen what he did to them people when he took them, I said, whoa!
No, he ain't play.
Whoa!
He ain't play.
Everybody got right. He would take them out of the back door. They won't come back in there. Every politician, they won't come back in there. I said, God, Saddam ain't playing.
Shit, they was scared to death.
Did I approve of that? No. But sometimes, man, you got to do it your way, bro. I didn't get mad at him over there in that country. Only the strongest survive. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy that how our educated black people, the most educated black people that you know in Rocky Mountain, can be so stupid. And sit here and let this supposed to be educated black man rob the poor people. The teachers that taught us to read and write, math problems, science and social studies, and taught us to do the right thing 30 years ago, telling us now, you know, the white people did it. You know, that's why. But you told me 30 years ago, right is right, wrong is wrong. Now 30 years later, I'm messed up. I'm confused. But I know in my heart what I'm supposed to do was right by God. You can't change that for me.
You already know what these cats about, man. Anytime you supposed to be a pastor and you hide behind a cross and you know you doing stuff nefariously, come on, man. You rolling around here like Eddie Long. Y'all talk crap about the Catholic Church, but it's some of y'all black pastors running around here. Y'all just as wild as them boys. Y'all like them kids and doing all the other shenanigans y'all doing. Hey, man, listen. When you a pastor, you supposed to be held at a higher standard.
That's right.
You shouldn't be doing some of the stuff you out here doing.
That's right.
And then the other pastors in the city that roll with y'all. I don't get it. I don't get it.
That's why half of the black young people don't turn Muslim. They ain't studying these pastors. These pastors don't fell off the block, man.
Like, yo, it's crazy, man.
Church is a profit now. You know, people, yo, Andre had over 27 members in his church. One lady said he passed collection plate around there about 7 times. He even said, shake your pocket, get the change in there. They had quarters and they had quarter rappers and nickel rappers in there.
So they hold people upside down, shaking them, the money out their pocket.
Shake them.
Don't have the money in your
Now,
socks gonna roll out.
He went for 27 members. Guess how many we got now?
How many?
Imagine them is 3.
What church is this?
The one on Arlington Street. You ain't never done.
It's a church over there?
Yeah. Told people. Told the usher and the deacon, turn them upside down and get changed out.
That's crazy, man.
Boy, these people want you for a dime and a dollar. They don't get where to get it from.
That's crazy.
Hey,
Come on, man. He wasn't doing that to people in the church. Come on.
Why
man.
the church ain't open for him? Right? Lady said she went to word. Because she won't hear the word.
Yo, that's crazy, man.
Hey, man.
That's crazy.
Hey, this is no lie, man. That was my life 15 years ago. Man, I'm a Christian, really, because I was raised in the church.
Right.
But when I see 2008, when I went in there, see the ATM in there,
ATM in the church?
Oh,
get out of here, man.
Pastor,
come on, man.
Listen,
man, you pulling my chain, man.
Man, I'm not lying.
ATM in the church?
The pastor said, go to the ATM, I want 20s now. The pastor hit you 2 times, though. Because when you get to 20, you know you're paying that $2.50 fee. Our people, look, they are slow. They are slow.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
My won't see your W. My won't see your W2 that TDJ rate.
Hold on.
I said, oh no. I said, I'm going. I said, right now, I'm going with Bin Laden. I'm a Muslim. Give me a sheet. I'm a Muslim.
Hold on, fam. You trying to tell me? You trying to tell me the church had an ATM in the church?
ATM in, brother. It says, my girl Shirley, she's got 2 of them in the church.
Stop playing, man.
Yeah, I said, boy, this church stuff, boy, is a profit. I said, I need to get one. Man, file a non-profit. I will preach about 2 minutes. But I'm gonna make sure that collection plate go around about 4 or 5.
I'll never go to your church.
That was all over.
I'll never go to your church.
Andre had really came up in the church. Not he came up in the church, but he really come up in the church. He got 4 Jaguars. All on convertible. And he have 27 members. No, he getting nothing, man. See, black people don't understand that something ain't right. You can tell anybody in the hood anything, but when the people in the hood, we can count money real good. We know every game you throw at us. You ain't getting us with no bullshit. But you tell a middle class, they just green. Well, he might have worked overtime. Shit. He worked overtime. He went back there cutting them side deals in the city. Kickbacks.
Hey, well, it's about that time, man. ATM in the church. Boy, you killing me, man. You killing me. It's about that time, man.
Well, we got to knock that bitch.
27 minutes. Boy, you gonna burn, man. You gonna burn.
Hey,
you
man.
burn.
Yo, listen, man.
Oh, man.
All I can say, man, you know, it's fun and games sometimes. I had to cry and laugh to not get mad, man.
Crying.
You know what I'm saying?
Upset.
This stuff is like really upsetting me because about a couple of days ago, I didn't really tell nobody. I had a call, and the young man is from Armstrong Project. My grandson was in the car. He stopped the car, asked the guy why he was following him. The guy opened fire and shot him. And he told my grandson he was hit in the back. He was driving the car. My grandson whipped the car back on the highway, and the guy lost his life. And that was my grandson's best friend. And I got the call, went to the crime scene. The police I walked in the crime scene. Like, yo, where my grandson at? They're like, he at the station. I'm like, yo, don't no fucking body interrogate him. If his dad ain't there, you ain't gonna do mines like that. You might do somebody else like it, but you're not gonna do mines like that. But no, Rocket ain't like, I don't care. I went downtown, talked to Staten. Rich Staten handled the case real good. We go back 20-some years, and he told me, just calm down, Rock, he's all right, you know what I'm saying? I said, I haven't seen him in 3 months. But the thing that I sit down and talk to my grandson about the situation, and the court case still open, but when you have people in your family ride around with other people to get you killed, we have a problem. We have a problem in Rocky Mountain. And I'm not going to say it's gangs all the time. We have a mental issue in this city. And that's why I fight so hard for those guys sitting on that city council, putting all that money downtown, still look like a ghost town down there. Roy Cooper didn't go down there when he came to Rocky Mountain. He went to the Rocky Mountain League. It's not nothing going on downtown
at all
in the restaurants. We got great business down there. They've been down there 20 and 30 years down there, and they're trying to make money and feed their family, but they cannot feed their family because the corrupt side of the business because of those city councils. Nobody wants to go down there. And it makes it hard for the other business to make money because the city is not progressive. And this crime, look, people, that city manager wrote, if I run for office and I win, her ass out the door. I'm just telling you like that out of here, because if you're not going to protect our babies, our older people for public safety and put $2 million or $3 million in there, I don't give a fuck about you as a city manager. You don't mean nothing to me. For number one, to recruit police in this city, raise the pay up. You raise it up for Andre and Rue when they get anyway. Raise the fucking pay up. Then you raise it up just like Wilson, you'll have police coming here. You'll fill those slots. But stop putting money downtown. I'm watching you, Rosie.
They would have kept the financial officer that went over to Wilson.
Yeah.
Instead of paying her $175,000 like Wilson did, they ended up giving her the $154 that she had.
Then they bring in
and now they bringing the company. They bringing the company. They paying $16,000 a month, $192,000 a year, when they could have just gave that woman the $175,000.
They end up bringing the Rat Pack in. Telling you, man, these guys is unbelievable. Everything got to be black with them.
Right, well,
it ain't got to be black with me. Don't have to be black with me.
They are some poor decision makers. I don't like it.
Yes.
And the way they spending money like it's their own cash is ridiculous. They should not be able to touch no taxpayer money, but they taking it and they doing what they want to with it. That should immediately stop. That's why SB 473 is so important, and I support it. Shelly Willingham, I don't know, dog. I don't know what's up with you, man. Like, how could you support these dudes?
That's what the leaders, the black leaders y'all talking about, I don't see. Like Ruben and Andre, they supposed to be fighting for this school system to merge right now. But guess what they say, and what Rochelle said? We need to send the money downtown, $500,000 downtown. No, education is more important than downtown. So the city of Rocky Mountain could come in and say, you know what? We're going to give $1.5 million to the school system to help them. You think that they don't care about your kids? Because the city of Rocky Mountain can do that with the black leaders y'all say we got. Shit.
They can do more in the
Them
wars.
motherfuckers ain't no black.
Look at the playgrounds, man.
They skunks.
Look at the
They
playgrounds.
skunk with a white stripe on their back. Skunks.
Now, here's the deal. You got a city councilman who didn't pay $47,000 in his utility bills. There was an article out a couple months ago, and it was talking about the city of Rocky Mount at one point was faced with slightly more than $3.35 million owed by utility customers delinquent in payments, but the municipality has gotten the amount reduced to slightly 1.55 million. That was during the pandemic, and they were cutting people off during the pandemic. But it's funny how your utilities can get cut off during the pandemic.
But his don't.
But you got a councilman that was owed $40-something thousand, and we paid his bill.
And he walk around with his head up high, ass up high, and every damn thing. And y'all see right there, Mr. Andre Knight, he's God.
Man, kick that mother. Man, shit.
Man, y'all mother.
Now, during the pandemic, the city owed $3.35 million in unpaid utility bills. And they was cutting people off, and that's how they got that money down to where it's at. But then you got one city councilman owing for years. And this cat still ain't getting cut off. And y'all be voting for this dude.
That man, Andre Knight, don't got hope program money. He don't got what you call the money on your rent and everything else, stimulus, PPP loans and all. And then he is robbed. Bellwoods, hurry up and get him. He got PPP money, program money, everything.
You gotta ask yourself, why would they be complaining about SB 473 when nobody else across the whole state is complaining? Something ain't right. Them dudes been getting away. They've been doing whatever they've been doing us to get off of this thing.
Get! Yeah, like I say, word on the street with Sam Rock and who?
Gregb, yup.
Peace.